Look at my babies in the background. Hola, Mina. Filming this video for the 10th time today. Hello beautiful people, my name is Leela. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my adoption story. So I had gotten adopted when I was 5 years old from Liberia, Africa. The story goes is my mother had me and then left my father shortly after I was born, so my father was left to take care of me and my two other sisters by himself. So when I turned about 4 years old, he decided to give me up for adoption. And that was about a year-long process before they could finalize my adoption and get me from Africa to America. The agency had told my parents that my biological mother had passed away in the war, and we all just kind of believed it because at the time the part of Africa that I was in was a very war-based area. So, you know, I went a lot of years thinking that my mother had died and that she had left my family. So I never knew who my real mother was. I barely knew who my real father was. So the first couple years of my adoption were very easygoing. I started kindergarten, then I went to first through third grade, and that was pretty fun. I got to meet some really nice people. You know, it was an amazing experience to be able to go to school. So then flash forward to a couple years later, I'm starting, you know, to get into grade school and get into middle school and stuff like that, and I'm starting to meet my family, and I had started to meet my father's side of the family and my mother's side of the family, and they were all very nice. And my mom's side of the family, they weren't as ecstatic for me to be in the family as my father's side of the family was. My mom's side of the family is very hard-headed and they don't show emotions that often, but my dad's side of the family, they're very emotional. Let me see, I'm about 13 or 14 years old now. I had gotten a message from this girl on Facebook, and she said that she was my sister and that she's been looking for me. And like, I don't have a sister. I don't have any family. The only person I know is alive is my father. So, you know, she was texting me, and before she started texting me, she was texting my dad. And my dad saying, "Hello, my name is Venice. I am Leela's sister, and I would really like to get in contact with her." And so, you know, my dad had told me, and then she had messaged me, and I was just like, what the is going on? Like, who is this chick? And so in 2015, in the summer of 2015, she had came down and spent about a month with us, and she had told me a whole bunch of stuff that I knew nothing about. She told me that my mother was still alive. She told me that my dad was looking for me, and she showed me all these pictures. It was of me, her, and our dad. And by the way, she's my half sister, so we have the same dad but different mom. Right after I got adopted, her mom and my dad got remarried, so that made her become my half sister. So she knew of me. I'm just like, who is this chick? You know, and she's got all these pictures and she's got these videos and all this stuff, and she's telling me all these things that we used to do together. And it was just like a super crazy experience, but it was an amazing experience, and I'm really grateful that she took the time out of her day to look me up, because when I got adopted, they didn't give me any information to be able to contact my family, because they had said that the only family that I had was my father. But you know, where he's at, it's very hard to communicate, you know, every day like it is here. I really appreciated that she took the time out of her day to look me up on Facebook and to message me and tell me like, hey, I'm your sister, I want to meet you. So that was really nice. And then in the summer of 2016, I had flown to Washington, because that's where she lives. I had flown to Washington to go visit her and her family, and she had gotten married. She was the new stepmother of a little boy. Her family was really, really accepting of me, and I loved it so much. And you know, now here we are, you know, 2018, and her and I still talk, you know, on a regular basis. And But I do actually have an aunt here in America. She lives in California, and I do plan to go see her again someday, and I hope I do get to see her again someday. So yeah, that was my adoption story. The first question is, would I ever go back to visit my biological family? I would, but I don't think I would move there. One, because I've built a whole nother life here in America, to just kind of up and throw it away to go live with people that I never really met, you know? Like, yes, he's my father, yes, she's my mother, yes, they're my sister, my siblings, but I don't know them, so I can't just up and go and move in with these people that are like, hey, we're your family, you should live with us, you know? So I'm just kind of like, I'll go there to visit them, definitely. That's something I definitely want to do before I die. The question is, do people ever believe you're adopted? No, yes and no. Some people do and some people don't. It's actually funny because when I go out with like my brother and my dad, they always think that me and my brother are boyfriend or girlfriend, and it's just like, that is super awkward because he's my brother, not my boyfriend. And then I have to explain to people that I'm adopted, and they're like, oh, okay, I get it now. Third question is, what is a thing that I wish people knew about adoption? I wish people knew that it's not about the money. It's about letting a child or letting a teenager into your home and showing them that you can give them love and support that their biological parents could not give them. Alrighty, that's the end of the video. I hope that you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. And don't forget to give me a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.